pBlock. What are we doing? Oh, I don't remember. Right, more landfill and more machines. Right, now I do remember. Alright. Alright, then I'll be back in a second, I guess. I'm making like belts and undergrounds and stuff in the meantime, while waiting for landfill. This is eating an insane amount of iron. Like I had almost 3 chests of iron and a bunch of copper. It's all gone now because I made all of these underground pipes and a bunch of these machines and iron chests and stuff, and now I'm making the underground belts. And in the meantime I can just place some landfill down. Press that button a couple of times. Fill in that part. Alright, nice. This part. Up, how far up do I place this? Alright. Here, alright, that should be good. Also I keep running out of wood. And with the hover over thing, it's a little bit easier to deconstruct that. Because I don't have to hold the right mouse button. So yeah, I'm just waiting on iron being produced. And then I can get to start placing stuff. And guess what? By then we probably also have more landfill. And then I can make more iron plate production. You know the drill. It always repeats, it's always the same. This part doesn't need to be here. This part can be removed. This is fine. Whoop, didn't mean to deconstruct that. Why is this on one side only? That shouldn't matter, I think. It should be fine. The tank. Right. I just remembered I don't need this part at all. This can be removed. Can I please? Thank you. Alright, cool. Right. Don't need power poles over there either. Are there any valves here? I think I don't have any valves in this part. No, should be fine. Okay. So what I will do is I will connect this part to that steam part over here. Yeah. Why is it offset? Did I place it like one tile too far up? The blueprint? Yeah, a couple. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm just gonna do this. Run all the way down. God damn it, okay, fine. Run all the way up again, I guess. Do this. Alright, fine. There's some rocks up there. Might as well just deconstruct those. And this gets placed 1, 2 down. Yeah, okay, and a little bit to the right. Right there. Alright. Remove all of these pipes. Now this pipe. I want these to be ghosts. Now this pipe is on the same height level as this pipe, which is fine. Alright, good. And then I just put one more here, okay. This stuff gets connected to the other side as well. Although I don't even remember why or what that is connecting to down here, but it's fine. It looks like ass, but whatever. What is it connecting to? Ah yeah, these, okay. Alright, fine. Is this emptying out? I should panic. Alright, fine. And why do we consume that much power by now? Kinda, I guess. You know what? Alright, fine. Legendary, like, epic small parts. I'm just gonna really quickly fix this by placing back down some fish turbines. Which will give me a little bit of power boost. And then later on I'll just remove them again. Is this connected? Yeah. Okay. This will save some amount of steam. And prevent everything from browning out, I hope. Are these chests being filled up? Kinda. Alright. Okay. Which means I need to mark all of this stuff with the ghost thing again. This stuff should move up and then to the left. Like, I don't know. Here? Should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. Just gonna put this right here. I don't know why I did this snake belt thing. There we go, okay. Then fix this part. And I can also remove this underground pipe. Oh, belt, not pipe. Anything else? There should be everything. Alright, we get to mark all of this shit. Blueprint. And a couple more underground pipes and stuff. And then I get to make more underground belts. Yay, woohoo. At least we're producing some resources by now. Okay. Great, okay. Cool. And I will stay somewhere up here or whatever, so I can not only just take out resources from over here, but also check the steam. And I wish, I think I said that last time, I wish I had some kind of graph for pipe, a specific pipe segment or like a tank or whatever, so I can see the steam go up and down over time. Would probably be nice. Anyways, that being said, I will wait until I have more resources. Yo, the first time an actually useful legendary item, yay, let's go. I'm actually gonna just place these down and see how fast they are compared to the normal ones. Well, this, not these, whatever. Oh, that's fine. What do I put in here? Do I have... I think I placed some ash chest. Yeah, because of the research chest, it also needs some ash. And it ran out, so that's fixed. Let us look at the inserter difference. That is amazing, look at that. Very cool. I guess I could actually use this. I don't know where, but I could use it. But it goes in a chest. It goes in the square hole. And so the inserter crafting continues. Maybe I will use the legendary inserter for something. Sadly the belts don't get faster and the pipes don't get larger or whatever. But it would be cool if they did that. But I have no idea what to actually use the super fast inserter. Super fast free inserter, because it doesn't take any fuel. Normal mechanical inserter stuff. Anyways, time to continue crafting and waiting. Amazing. After all this time of crafting stuff, I get 2 legendary inserters. Zam! Maybe I should honor them by, I don't know. I don't even have belts, but I have legendary belts. Haha. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, sure. I'm just gonna put the pipe on here. Oops, wrong button. This is stupid, but yeah. Can I disable alt mode? Look at that! Yay! Great. But anyways, I'm being productive. I'm making more inserters. This is gonna keep being as productive as I am. And I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so while I was waiting for the resources to come in, we collected a bunch of landfill. So that's nice. I can use that over here later on when I expand the iron production. But right now, I'm just gonna place some of this stuff down in the meantime while waiting for more resources. What I also did is collect some dirt so I can make the plantations later on. But time to start building. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do this real quick. Alright, everything except the belts and the plantation stuff is placed. Now there's a bunch more waiting to be done. And then this thing can start. Yeah. One thing I'm noticing is that even with the fish turbines is somehow emptying out faster than before. Which makes 0 sense to me. Like, huh? Ah, I know why, because the insane amount of pipes needs to fill up first, or needed to fill up first, which meant that this didn't get any steam input, so I guess this gonna take a couple more seconds. Yeah, should start filling it up again, so hopefully this is fine. It should be fine. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I'm just making more builds. Ugh, man. I'm just gonna put these away. Alright, fine. Yeah, also I deconstructed the belt inserter thing that I built. Because it's just... why? Meaningless, I guess. Bit more dirt. I have no idea how much dirt I need, but it's just... more dirt is always good. Yeah, and just more crafting. I'm gonna quickly install the Orphan Finder because I have one singular underground belt in my inventory. It is kind of not good. I'm sure it makes sense and I'm sure it's somewhere reasonable, but how am I gonna find that? Alright. Apparently I accidentally deconstructed that part. Well, now it's fixed. Alright. The first batch of mushrooms is being produced. This should also help with filling up the steam tank, which by the way stopped emptying out. And yeah, soon enough. This should make some coal. Coal goes in here, makes the copper and steam, and then we are back in business. And by that point I can probably finish up more of this. The first coal being produced. Yeah, kickstarted with one piece of coal. And then all of this, and you know what, I'm just gonna dump some more coal in here. Might as well. And that should be everything. Well, except for this whole part. It's kind of interesting. The majority of our underground belts is like here and here. And this is just belts and inserters. This part. Alright, the coal goes in the boiler. They do have water, that's good. Alright, cool. Cool. I need way more belts. The way I'm going to finish this up is I'm going to make belts. Finish up that block. Make the machines, finish up this block. Make the belts, finish that block. Machines, belts, machines, then I'm done. At some point. And the nice thing about all of this is once I have this whole thing running, it will probably produce enough steam that I can pipe the steam everywhere that is using steam. Well, like, except these parts, because these are self-sufficient. But like, this part and this part, actually also not this part, because this is also self-sufficient, kinda. This is only for burning the flowers, which doesn't produce ash anyways. So only really just this part, which I guess I can just move down here, or like, maybe like that or whatever. And kind of use this as the centralized steam production plant, aside from having this make the power and stuff. But yeah, things are very slowly scaling up. I also like that this actually shows the iron ore by now. We're making enough to actually show it on the graph, compared to before where it was mixed into the whole thing. Very nice. Good thing I made more than that I made any fish turbines earlier, because this would be empty by now. Completely empty. But I just will dump that in there. And there goes another, or side, whatever it's called. Yay. I'm also frequently checking the tank just in case it ever magically empties out or whatever. Also, I will probably have to move these ores somewhere else at some point, but for now it should be fine. I'm doing a small improvement where I place just like 2 more of these, and it means half point is here instead of over there. Alright. Because ten of them consume the whole thing down there, and then this belt is empty, and we get slightly more coal. And yeah, it just means I need more resources. as always. How many more? Not too many, I guess. I think that's everything. Should be. Place that stuff. Wait for all of that stuff to build. I'm just gonna put in one coal in here, and that is done. This will also start in a second, and this belt should technically be empty at some point. I'm going to move this thing up, I don't know, here. It's good enough. And copy this whole thing, paste it over here. Which means, yeah, like, I guess I have to do to make more inserters and more of whatever that's called, or distillation column thing, but that's fine. Get rid of that stuff, get rid of these inserters. I'm so glad I have the steel axe. Without the steel axe, all of this would take way too long. Get rid of this, get rid of that. But even with the steel axe, deconstructing some of the buildings still takes kind of long. Noticeable amount of time. Or this thing, like that, right? Did I? How did I? Can I just copy paste this? One more. But why? That's just a waste of one single belt. So instead, let's not waste one belt. Very nice. Great. Okay, guess I can build it from the back to the front. All of this stuff. I guess I should probably build the front first, but it's fine. Because then I don't have to go back and put coal back into it. Whatever. Okay, that's running. This has higher priority. Do I want that? Nope. No chest over there. Higher priority. Can I make... I can actually make a bunch of that. That's not too bad. I guess it made the inserters first, alright, fine. Underground. This thing gets coal in it, and we're done. Alright, great. So this should consume the whole thing once it's done. The coal belt is backed up? Since when is that? Oh yeah. I see. My bad. No, it's fine. I guess I could leave this as a blueprint, or whatever. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Good enough. Right. That is done, and the rest of the blueprint is going to be done next time. Don't have too much to actually finish there. Just gonna put this away in that chest. Alright. Rest is gonna be done next time. And with that, goodbye.